Oh, it's Wednesday, which means I'm going to open the show in a really annoying voice and tell you guys it's brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Use code DNVR when you sign up over at DraftKings, and my coffee company, not bitch warmer. Although, that's an idea. Do you need a bitch warmer this Christmas? Well, have I got the bitch warmer for you. Benchwarmerbrew.com, our shirts, we extended the pre-sale 2 days till December 10th. You can get your Bench Warmer Brew shirts, my color scheme, Urinating Trees color scheme, and 5 Points color scheme. I'm Brandon Perta here with Will Keys, and we're going to talk about all of the NFL picks this week for our Patreon Pick'em League. And there's not really any Broncos news. To start the show, we usually do a little Broncos news before we jump into the picks. What I wanted to ask you, Will, is can you give me any reasons why the Broncos should not start Brett Rypien? Any?
That's a great question. If you want a serious answer, and I'm not sure you do, but I would say that Teddy Bridgewater is a very good quarterback, A, against bad teams, and B, with a lead. Now, I don't want to make any guarantees, but I don't think the Lions are a good team, despite winning a game last week and a tie earlier. I also anticipate, God willing, that the Broncos will have a lead in this game. If they don't, I'm going to be really pissed because I'm going, and we still have to buy tickets, and I hope they're good tickets. And so I want to see a win. I haven't seen them win since 2015. If they lose to the Detroit Lions, the 1-10-1 Detroit Lions, I'm going to be pissed. So I think Teddy Bridgewater is the safe option, and he's a good guy to have out there against a very winnable game.
Boo!
However, the goal is not to beat the Detroit Lions. The goal is to go to the playoffs. The goal is a little bit of upside, right?
The goal is to beat Goff. You missed it.
The goal is to beat Goff. A lot of people were beating Goff this last week when they saw his girlfriend. Wish I could have used more innuendo there. But, yeah, why not put in Brett Rypien? He beat the Jets last year. I mean, he almost didn't beat the Jets. He threw 3 interceptions, but he beat the Jets last year.
Before he threw those 3 picks,
he looked pretty damn good.
I would rather have a quarterback who might throw 3 picks, but might throw 4 touchdowns in the game than a quarterback I know is not going to throw more than 2 touchdowns against the Lions. A quarterback that I know on third down is going to complete the pass, but it will be short of the sticks. The Broncos.
Yeah. Good point.
One of the highest completion percentages on third down passing. I saw Ben Albright tweet this out. Teddy, one of the highest completion percentages on third down, yet one of the worst conversion percentages on third down. Now, maybe that's Teddy taking the safe throw there. But also, why are all of the routes not past the sticks on third down? What offense says, hey, we're going to have a safe pass here, but on 3rd and 3, you're still going to be short of the fucking marker? I don't know. I call that Shermering. Shermering to the fullest. We already ranted a lot about this. I don't want to get lost in my rant, my insanity, but everybody knows I like Teddy. Everybody knows I like Teddy. I'm just sick. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of watching it. I can't stomach to watch the Broncos offense anymore. And my only hope is, you're right, a lead. A lead, they look fine. Teddy's great with a lead. But take a page out of the old Bill Belichick playbook, and if you got to run it 46 times and throw it 3 stupid times and you win, I don't care. I don't care.
I love that game. I'm going to be honest. I don't I don't care for the Patriots. I never have. I can stomach them a lot more without Tom Brady.
Yeah,
but
me too.
I love what Bill Belichick did and pointed his middle finger at the nerds and said, "Fuck you. We're going to play this like it's Army Navy back in 1930."
Yeah.
And draw whatever conclusions you want about how we feel about our rookie quarterback. It doesn't matter. It was a game of circumstances, and they're not going to see that kind of weather again this season. And they did whatever it took to win. Analytics, be damned.
Yeah.
They got a victory in Buffalo. I didn't think they could do it. They're probably going to the Super Bowl where they'll lose to Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. But it was a weird, ridiculous, fun game to watch.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. As like boring as it was, like it was just an interesting approach. You know what I mean?
It was
different.
Yeah, it was just a weird hypothetical kind of game.
Yeah. I like they committed to it. They committed to not throwing. Although they did throw it late in the game 2 times. And as I mentioned with Grossi this morning, the Manning cast, I think Payton was like, "Why are you throwing now? This is when you should be running to take up some more time off the clock." So this is interesting. But we've seen a quarterback win on 2 completions, Will. His name was Tim Tebow.
Yeah,
he beat the Chiefs. Tim Tebow only needed 2 completions to beat the Chiefs, and the Broncos couldn't do it Sunday night with 170 yards out of Javonte Williams.
Yeah, and Mac Jones had 2 completions, only went for 19 yards.
Yeah.
Tebow's 2 completions, I don't know what the first one was, but the second one was a touchdown to Eric Decker, a long touchdown, a beautiful touchdown.
Yeah.
Spencer Larson was running the ball in that game. That's how crazy it was. He was playing special teams, playing linebacker, running the ball, probably going on a Mormon mission to Africa at halftime. He was doing it all.
Was Josh McDaniels the coach?
No, that was John Fox.
That was Fox?
That was John Fox's wet dream, that game.
Okay. Damn, that would have been perfect.
I mean, I loved those games back in 2019. 2019 was so fun because the Titans were handing the ball off to Derrick Henry 60 times and throwing it with Tannehill 4 times. 2 of them would be touchdowns. And the 49ers were handing the ball off to Raheem Mostert 40 times and Jimmy Garoppolo. Yeah. They didn't let him touch the ball, basically. And it worked out for them until the Super Bowl. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun when teams do that, and pisses off the nerds because the nerds never think you should even have a running back in the backfield. But guess what? Football is not a game of numbers. It is a game of physicality. It is a game of wills, and you have to win in the trenches. You have to impose your will on the other team, and that's what Bill Belichick did.
He did it.
Did it.
All right. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Justin Simmons. 3rd straight year in a row getting the Walter Payton Man of the Year nomination for the Broncos as the Broncos representative. Very cool. He was also wearing Mario Vitanze's sweatshirt when he found out he was getting the nod. Mario,
that's good advertising. That's good PR.
Friend of mine. Yeah. Great advertising. We got to get Mario on the show because he works on all the Broncos players physically.
Yeah, he can tell us the secrets.
Yeah, he knows his stuff. He can give us the dirt. All right, let me see here. Let's check in on our picks standings. We're ranked at 45, Will.
Don't like it.
80 points back-to-back weeks, so a little bit better than, weeks 11 and 10, but we thought we were going to be perfect last week. We weren't. Travis Moody extending his lead. 125 wins to 68 losses. Dalton Macy. And we got Billy Bob Joe and a big tie here. Let's see here. Xavier. Trevor. We saw Trevor tweeting this out.
Yeah.
Trevor Price, who tracked this for us every year. Look at him sneaking into the top 10, tied with Christian Thigpen, another frequenter of the Patreon Zoom calls. Also, Will, I wanted to see if you'd be available to do the Patreon Zoom next week, next Wednesday, maybe.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Wednesday or Thursday. We got to figure it out. But we're going to do our Zoom call for all Patreons next week then.
Hop in there if you are a part of the Patreon and you haven't done it, and you're thinking about hopping in for one of those calls, please do it, because we love to talk to new people. We love the viewers. I was a little nervous the first time we did it because I thought you guys would all be slack-jawed idiots, and it turns out most of you guys are smarter and more successful than us.
Yeah.
Which is probably why you can afford to be on the Patreon.
Yeah. Like, we know everybody now. All right. Let's jump into the picks for this week. Will has got to make a flight to come out to Denver, so I don't want him to miss that flight.
Yeah, we're actually in 25 minutes, so we're going to speed through these picks now.
Thursday night football. The Steelers coming off a big win over the Baltimore Ravens, who were basically a mouse's dick length short of getting the 2-point conversion and beating the Steelers. But Pittsburgh 6-5-1 facing the Vikings, coming off
this game's so stupid.
A loss to the Lions. 54% of the people, though, still believe in Minnesota. Wow.
No.
You lost to the team that had yet to win, and you still got the majority of the people thinking they are better than the Steelers, who might have the defensive player of the year in TJ Watt. And, of course, a live, decaying Ben Roethlisberger throwing the ball every week.
Ben Roethlisberger is literally decomposing on the field. When he retires, he's going to have like one foot in the grave. That's how banged up he is. But he actually looked pretty good in the fourth quarter against the Ravens, mostly when his guys were wide open and not dropping the ball. So I don't know. They're just like patching him together with duct tape at this point, and it's working out okay. You saw the alternative when Mason Rudolph played the Lions. Speaking of teams that just played the Lions, I thought that was Kirk Cousins' get right game, because that's where he thrives. 10 a.m. when no one's watching. I can't pick Kirk Cousins in primetime. I refuse to do it. I will never do it. I have never done it. When you look at Kirk's numbers, you're like, this guy, this guy should be in the MVP conversation. And then you look at the win-loss record, and you're like, wow, the Vikings need to throw this guy off a bridge. He's terrible.
Yeah.
I think he'll end up. Go ahead.
I'll say I think I saw a stat where he's like 2 in like 30. I forget. He's only won 2 games if his team was trailing entering the fourth quarter. So
incredible.
Yeah. Even Barry McCockiner can't figure out Kirk Cousins. And if Barry can't figure you out with numbers, nobody can.
That's kind of the appeal of Kirk.
Yeah.
No, he's a really fun player to have in the league because he's truly an enigma.
Yeah.
Wrapped in a riddle.
Yeah.
We're taking the Steelers.
I'm taking the Steelers too.
Yeah.
TJ Watt, man. 16 sacks on the season. Jumped ahead.
Yeah, and he missed the game too.
Yeah.
He's on Strahan watch, I think.
Yeah. He's so good. All right. Here's interest. Okay. I guess we'll just stay in the AFC North. Ravens, Browns. You know, I would have been really excited for this game if you talked to me back in fucking September. Now the Browns are disappointing. The Ravens are just hurt. They lose Marlon Humphrey just as their defense started to look like it's going to help carry them. Lamar and the offense hasn't been the same since they played the Dolphins, who blitzed them a billion times. And now I think teams are trying to follow that formula. The Dolphins are blitzing heavily every week now, but I don't know. 29% of the people are taking the Browns. I saw somebody say Kevin Stefanski should do exactly what Bill Belichick just did on Monday Night Football in this game. Maybe both teams should take that approach. Maybe a total of 10 passing attempts between both teams, and it's a runoff. We got a runoff. Yeah,
I would love that. It'd be hilarious if they both ran 95% of the time and this game lasted like 65 minutes.
Oh my God, we get a first actual 60-minute football game.
Yeah, it's like over before the other games go to halftime. That'd be a lot of fun.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I like the Ravens here. It's just hard to see them losing 2 games in a row, especially in the division. And I don't know.
It should have been the Bengals.
Baker.
Yeah, Baker going to end up on a different team. All right. The Jaguars.
Yeah, Baker's trying out for the Broncos right now, the way he's playing.
He might be. Fucking Kliss said some shit about Roethlisberger to the Broncos, and people were losing their mind on Twitter.
He's trolling, right?
I think he might just be getting old. He just might be losing his mind.
Yeah. He's got to have, you have to have worms in your brain to think Ben Roethlisberger is an option next year.
George Payton is not looking at Roethlisberger. Elway might have been, but all right. Titans, Jags. 98% of the people taking the Titans. We'll take the Titans coming off a bye.
Yep.
Raiders.
I think we're also going to take the Chiefs here too.
Yeah. You brought up a good point about the safeties. The Chiefs, struggling against good safety duos. Raiders do not have that. So I think we see a good offense from KC.
The Chiefs, the only time they've looked like themselves was Sunday night against the Raiders, where Mahomes threw 5 touchdowns. And he hasn't done really anything outside of that in this winning streak. It's been all about the defense. But, the Raiders secondary has only gotten worse since then. I think they got rid of Damon Arnett after that game, if the timeline checks out there. Although, I don't know. Maybe getting rid of Damon Arnett was a net positive.
Yeah, hard to say. I did see another interesting stat I saw that I talked about on Grossi Perna show this morning were pick sixes. Matt Stafford has the most pick sixes in the NFL. Second most is Derek Carr.
Oh.
Derek Carr. Teddy Bridgewater, second fewest pick sixes in the league. And you have to have at least 1,500 passing attempts for this to matter. So my guess is maybe Dan Sorensen back-to-back weeks with pick sixes.
It is incredible that every other team in the NFL manages to take advantage of Dan Sorensen's inability to play good defensive football. And the last 2 years, the Broncos have done nothing but throw the ball directly to him.
Yeah. Well,
and failed to tackle him on the return.
Correct. This game, the pick six wasn't like it was a tipped ball that went to him. So I'm not going to, blame Teddy.
I saw that it wasn't even tipped. I don't think it was tipped.
I thought it was tipped.
I don't think so. I saw Tim Jenkins say something that it wasn't tipped.
It was not? Interesting. No. I was going to say, outside of that, they should have still exploited him, and they didn't.
Yeah. Well, you have to throw down the field to exploit a safety, generally speaking.
Yes.
And the Broncos are unwilling to do that. You know what? I'm with you on Brett Rypien. Brett Rypien, he was throwing picks against the Jets, but he also threw jump balls to the Broncos wide receivers, and good things happened.
Yeah. For as big as Teddy Bridgewater's dick is, I've yet to see him show us any balls.
Yeah, he might have he's got a good touchdown interception ratio, relatively speaking. He might have a giant dick to balls ratio too.
Oh, that ball is 100% tipped. 100%. It's tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
It's like the ball's like going end over end into Dan Sorensen's hands. Tim Jenkins wants to come on the show. I got to get him
Tebow spiral
as well. But if Tim doesn't think, we got to find this if this is true, Will. But if Tim didn't think that pass was tipped, I have to put him at the bottom of quarterback evaluators.
I know. I don't want to pin that on him. He might have been talking about
you just crucified Tim Jenkins. I want to try to see if Derek
Tim, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
I'm going to try to get Tim. I'm going to try to get Derek Wolf. I'm going to try to get Brandon Marshall to join me during some of the Broncos live streams. Don't know if it'll happen.
Marshall?
The real Brandon Marshall, former linebacker.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. Nevada Wolfpack. Denver
Broncos. He liked my Carson Strong, or retweeted my Carson Strong tweet. So let's see if I can get him. All right. Saints, Jets. Actually, before Saints, Jets, it's a great time for me to remind you, if you're going to do any betting on sports, any sport, do it DraftKings Sportsbook. America's top-rated sportsbook app. Also, if you bet $1 on any team to score this week, and again, we don't recommend doing that for the Texans, but bet on any team to score this week, and if that team scores, DraftKings is going to give you $100 in free bets. $100 in free bets when you sign up. Use code DNVR. DraftKings safe. It is secure. It's reliable. You can deposit and withdraw your funds at your convenience. Will could do it on his airplane flight to Colorado today if he wanted, assuming he had Wi-Fi, which, based on how much I think Will might spend on a plane ticket, I doubt they'll have Wi-Fi. They'll be lucky to serve any drinks on Will's plane.
We don't have seats. I'm standing up the whole time.
Will's in standing room flights. Only.
Yeah.
Code DNVR of DraftKings when you sign up. What else? Do your parlay bets there. I've been lucky with those. I'm working on this week's. I'm going to do the quarterback over-unders this week for my parlays.
Nice.
Last week I felt off about it, and it was a good week to feel off about it, but I'm going to jump back in there, see if I can nail another one. So, again, use code DNVR. If your team scores that you bet on, you're going to win $100 in free bets. DraftKings, official sports betting partner of the NFL. Got to be 21 or older. Colorado only. New customers only. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for detailed gambling problem. Call 1-800-522-4700. All right. Will. Game of the week right here. Saints, Jets. 13% on the Jets.
That's too low. That's too low. Yeah. This has to be the first game of the year, I think, where Zach Wilson is going into the game as the better quarterback.
Well, okay, so the Saints are going to get Alvin Kamara back. That's big. Who's quarterback this week?
I'm assuming it's Taysom Hill.
But doesn't he have the plantar fascia?
Oh, does he?
I don't know.
I might be behind on my Taysom Hill news.
Saints QB. Who the fuck is starting?
I kind of want to just get goofy and take the Jets here. I thought Zach looked pretty good last week. Obviously, his performance was dwarfed by Gardner Minshew looking like Joe Montana in Super Bowl 24. But he's getting better, I think. And that's not my observation. That's like people who know things about quarterbacks saying he's getting better. His footwork's getting a little cleaner. He's not so nervous in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't know who's going to start. I wasn't listening to anything you said.
I said Zach Wilson's missing the game because he's going on a Mormon mission.
Oh.
Yeah, one day only. It's a quick one.
You think the Jets? You think the Jets are going to win?
Yeah, why not?
All right. Yeah, I don't know who's starting at quarterback. You might be right. It might be Taysom Hill. He might play through the injury. I don't know why they wouldn't take a look at Ian Book at this point. But Jets also Elijah Mitchell or Moore. Elijah Moore. Elijah Mitchell. Which one's the running back for the 49ers?
Yeah.
Elijah Moore, the Jets receiver, right?
Very good.
Okay. I think since week 9, he's got the most touchdowns for a rookie.
Good stat. Good stat.
I know I retweeted it. Let me look up my tweet so I get it right. But he's been good lately. You know, the Jets, nobody talks about them because they suck, but I think that was a nice pickup. Yeah, all right. No wide receiver has more receiving TDs since week 9 than rookie Elijah Moore. Boom. We'll take the Jets. Fine. Cowboys football team will. Who do you like here?
Yeah, this is the classic matchup, like you used to see in the movies: Cowboys versus football team.
Yeah.
Washington's just been playing really well, and we talked about it in the power rankings, but their defense has gotten significantly better since losing Chase Young. They're averaging 17 points allowed per game since they lost Chase Young.
Very good.
Very strange. Very strange. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm not saying Chase Young isn't good. But
here's the thing.
I like their chances.
They will not have Montez Sweat this week because of COVID.
Oh, that's bad.
And a big reason that you pointed out in our power rankings that they've been playing well is because guys like Montez Sweat have stepped up. So now they're without him. I really want to pick the football team.
I do too.
All right, fuck it. Football team.
Yeah, who cares? Let's have fun with
I
it.
just saw a little bit of breaking news on NFL Network, Will.
Okay.
Juwan James activated off of IR by the Ravens. Woo!
God.
Talk about an interesting
coward. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus.
You want to make a Broncos fan angry? Say the name Juwan James. Menelik Watson. Michael
He's going to play great, too.
Yeah, for the Ravens, probably. All right. Falcons, Panthers. Nobody cares about this game. 64% of the people picking the Panthers. That's interesting. Where's that confidence coming from? Because it's
this team got so much better after they fired Joe Brady.
They fired their OC. They've got Cam Newton, who's been not good. McCaffrey's gone. I'm just mad that 64% of the people think the Panthers are going to win that game. Should be 50-50.
It should be. No, you're totally right. I hope PJ Walker plays because Cam Newton is not the answer at this point in his career. Sam Darnold got Joe Brady fired, just about. And meanwhile, PJ Walker hasn't lost a game in his career. So let's give him a shot.
Give PJ a shot.
I like the Falcons.
I'm going to take the Falcons, though.
Yeah. I'm with you.
All right. Seahawks.
Barn burner.
Yeah. Now this disproportion is fair. 5% of the people taking Houston. Houston just released linebacker Zach Cunningham today.
Yeah.
Another 2020 extension that they cut. They're going to have $12.8 million in dead cap because of it. I don't know what happened other than David Coley said the Texans have expectations and Cunningham wasn't meeting those expectations and therefore he's gone. So
He probably got a massage and treated the woman with respect and tipped generously.
Yeah, 22 times.
That violated Texans standards.
Yeah. Fuck you, Houston Texans, and your entire organization, except for all of the good players that you are ruining their careers. I'm going to take Seattle. Wilson was better. Not perfect still, but finally looks
back on our radar.
Back on our radar to be the Broncos' next quarterback. Trying to think anything. Oh, yeah, because it was the 49ers game. Travis Homer. Seahawks need to give him the ball more.
Yeah. Had a punt return. Fake punt. Touchdown.
Yeah. Oh. He got 3 rushes to Adrian Peterson's whatever. Peterson was averaging 1.5 per carry.
What is the fascination with Adrian Peterson at this point? I don't get it.
Stupid.
Get over it.
I'm not even saying Travis Homer's good. But last season, I know he had a couple runs. Just a few more touches for a guy who might break it off. It's like the Cowboys not handing it off to Tony Pollard enough.
Yeah.
Also, I did say if Travis Homer becomes a star, his nickname will be the Odyssey. But I should have said his 73-yard touchdown run, but Homer's 73-yard touchdown run was longer than the Odyssey. And that would have been the mic drop, walk-off reference of word plays. I'm going to go with the Seahawks. You're going with the Seahawks. Yeah. God bless Travis Homer.
Okay. The game of the week again.
Yep. Wow.
There are multiple games of the week.
6% of the people believe the Lions can win heading into Denver. This is
6% of the public just wants to see Jared Goff's girlfriend get excited again.
Yeah. Oh boy.
For what reasons, I can't say.
I feel like the Broncos are going to lose.
2 reasons, actually. How could I pick against our team?
We'll take the Broncos. All right.
Yeah.
Giants, Chargers.
I just want to say there has to be some kind of punishment if I go and we lose this game.
Oh.
Some kind of clickbait style punishment. Because
I think you got to buy a Jared Goff jersey.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got to be something crazy.
If the Broncos lose, Wilkies will buy a Jared Goff jersey.
Yep.
Actually, we'll both do it. And we'll wear the Jared Goff jerseys once we get them. We'll wear them for the podcast.
Maybe I wonder if you can find a Dan Campbell jersey from when he played for the Lions.
Oh, you could probably make a customized Dan Campbell jersey.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll just get his number when he played, and then we'll put the name Campbell on it.
Yeah. I think he was 89.
Oh, I wonder if they let you make a Beat Goff jersey.
Oh, that'd be great.
We'll look into it.
You could always put a 16 and a beating on the nameplate. I think people would get it.
Oh, yeah.
If NFL, I don't know. I think Beat Goff would get past the censors.
Should.
We'll try it out.
We'll try it.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
No, let's not.
Be bad.
There you go. Giants, Chargers.
Go Chargers, go.
Is Daniel Jones... I'm trying to look up, is Daniel Jones starting? And the first thing that shows up is Daniel Jones good?
Yeah, that's always really funny when you do that with a lot of players. It's I don't know. Don't consult Google for that. Make your own decision.
Yeah. Okay, so he's unlikely to start, and it may be Jake Fromm getting the start for the Giants.
Didn't know he was on the Giants, to be honest.
I did not either. We're still going to take the Chargers, even though the Chargers are very capable of losing this game. I just want to preface, they're very capable of losing this game.
Yeah.
The Chargers are weird, Will, because when I watched Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow go back and forth, I was like, Herbert, I think, is better. And I think Joe Burrow's great. And Joe Burrow broke his pinky, and Joe Burrow had Jamar Chase hand the ball off to the Chargers. But maybe it's just like Justin Herbert throwing the deep ball. I'm just so impressed by. But for as good as Herbert is, and you were on this, I think, last season, this team still figures out ways to not win games. And they beat the Bengals, but not before letting the Bengals get back into that game. 2 points. 2 points away from taking the lead before
they sure did.
Joe Mixon fumbled it away. So it's just, I can't, as much as I can't understand Kirk Cousins, I can't understand the Chargers' ability to not just run away with the season in the AFC, at least in the AFC West.
Why? I can try to answer it. Why does a dog bark? Why does a dog eat the trash? Why do dogs love chewing on bones? It's their DNA. It's in their biological makeup to play like that. And
as much DNA as Phillip Rivers left on that team, they will never be able to escape it.
Just take a black light to the quarterback room.
It will show nothing.
Yeah, it's going to be painted white.
It'll be all semen. Yeah. Okay, we'll take the Chargers to win.
Phil Rivers paint.
Yeah. Austin Eckler, back-to-back weeks with fumbles. Don't do that anymore, Austin.
Yeah, don't do that. Watch it.
Ooh, here's this interesting game. Bengals,
Super
49ers.
Bowl rematch.
Oh, wow. Throwback. Talk about a throwback.
Couple of times.
I'm just let you take away. Super Bowl. I don't know if you saw this, but for our and the Broncos still lost video, I was like, even Broncos' dream scenario of Kyle Shanahan being their head coach, they still lost last week because just like the Broncos, the 49ers in scoring position failed to convert a 4th and 2, and the Seahawks walk away with the win. And that was after they just marched down the field.
Incredible drive.
You think a team like the 49ers are definitely going to pick up a 4th and 2. And no. I don't know. I feel like the 49ers
no idea who to take here.
Yeah.
It feels like the Bengals will win now that they blew it against the Chargers. Didn't really blow it, but had a chance to come back and blew that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Stupid. I thought the 49ers actually played pretty well.
My gut says Niners.
Okay. I'll trust it.
All right. Bills, Bucks.
Great game. I'm upset that I won't be able to watch it. Oh, and of course. This is the 2:25 game. And Bears-Packers is the Sunday Night Football game because it's the oldest rivalry. No one cares. Get over it. I don't care. There's no one still alive from when these two teams played their first game. Flex it. Come on, it's not too late. Please, for the love of God. It is too late. I know that. But I'm disgusted. I want to see Bills Buccaneers. Everybody deserves to see it on Sunday Night Football. Stupid. Buccaneers.
I'm picking the Bills, Will. I'm picking the Bills.
Okay. I'll allow it.
One reason.
Yeah.
Angry.
Okay. I'll give you another reason.
Are angry. Yeah, give me a good reason.
It's not going to be 55-mile-per-hour winds again. I don't think. There could always be a random thunderstorm.
Rain game? Yeah.
Is it strange that, and please, if I'm wrong, don't correct me and let me have my point. There used to be, when Jameis was on the Bucs, I felt like every other game there was a random like lightning thunder rainstorm that totally screwed up the game. It hasn't happened since Tom Brady got there.
Yeah. Well, that's because God was trying to kill Jameis Winston, and Tom Brady is backed by Satan himself. So
does Tom Brady control the weather?
No, but this devil controls Tom Brady, and when push comes to shove, Satan gets what he wants with weather over God.
Interesting, because thunder, lightning, rain, those all come from the sky.
Yeah.
But, okay. I'm with you. Okay.
I think Tom Brady and the Bucs offense going to get slowed down by the Bills defense. And I think we've been waiting for Buffalo's offense to have a game against a good team, and I just feel like this is the week they do it. Because if they don't, their season's over, in my opinion.
Okay, not true, but okay.
I said in my opinion. And it's not over because they're in the AFC and they'll still get to the playoffs. But I'm talking about any chance they have of going to the Super Bowl, they have to win this game. And I think they're a good enough team where that adversity is going to help them.
Super Bowl preview, perhaps?
Possibly.
It's possible.
All right. Final Monday night game. Rams, Cardinals. Yes, I selected the Packers. We all know the Packers are going to beat the Bears. The Bears are going to start Justin Fields this week.
Mm-hmm.
And as I pointed out as well on Grossi Perna's show, Matt Nagy's passing offense of 178 yards per game, fewer yards per game than when Sid Luckman was leading the Bears in the 40s.
Yeah.
At 189. All right. Matt Nagy is in that offense is horrible. Okay.
I think the Bears could use some luck, man.
Yes. This is a good game.
Great game.
74% of the people selecting the Cardinals over the Rams.
Too high.
Pretty high. Yeah. I mean, I think the Cardinals are a better team than the Rams. I think Murray's second game back, things are going to open up a little bit. He only had to throw it, 15 times against the Bears? Is that what it was?
Correct.
Which was still 5 times more than Mac Jones. Love what James Conner's doing with the Cardinals. I don't think he's getting enough love and credit for just basically scoring a touchdown almost every time he touches the ball. Their defense, what was it? 18% stop rate, turnover rate?
Yeah, I think it's 18% of the time the Cardinals get a takeaway on defense.
Want another name to piss Broncos fans off? Vance Joseph.
Yep.
And now for multiple reasons. But
it's a tough game to pick.
I feel like the Rams defense, I feel like Von Miller's got to start doing something with them. Or
Does
maybe
he?
is he done? Is he past his, well, he's definitely past his prime, but is he past being able to make a difference in a football game? Are the Rams using him?
Is he a double agent? I mean, maybe he's just an agent, but a double agent sent by the Broncos to collect 2 draft picks from the Rams and then not do anything to worsen their record, make those draft picks even better, play so poorly that the Rams don't even offer him an extension, then come back to the Broncos.
And be awesome again.
Yeah. Is that possible?
Could be.
Have we considered that?
Are you kind of feeling like the Rams are going to win this game? Because I am.
I am too, because the Cardinals won the first game, and I have a hard time picturing the Rams getting swept.
Yeah. It's
not to say it couldn't happen.
No, I believe the Cardinals are the better team. But it feels like the Rams are going to win this game.
And Stafford's, he really is kind of losing his grip. Not the same way like Daniel Jones loses his grip. I'm just saying, like, Stafford's starting to throw the ball away a little bit. And they played the Jags, so that interrupted their skid.
Yeah.
But
do you think they can get 100 plus? Yeah. Do you think they get 100 plus rushing yards out of Sony Michel again?
No. No, I don't. And this would be a great time, like when Stafford's struggling, to lean on a run game a little bit. It'd be nice to have Cam Akers. I don't think they have that dimension, though. So when Stafford starts to slip, and it feels like it should have been inevitable, or at least we should have seen it coming, because it happens in Detroit a lot. But they don't have that part of the offense really to fall back on. The run game is more complementary in their offense than it is a staple, and you gotta be able to do both. I have doubts about this Rams team, but I can pick them to win.
Who do you want? Who do you think's gonna win?
I think the Rams will win.
Okay, I feel that way too. Sorry, Cardinals fans.
Yeah, I want the Cardinals to win though. Super Bowl preview? Just kidding.
Between two NFC teams? Yes.
Yeah. Change it up this year.
All right. Don't forget, pre-order your Bench Warmer Brew shirts now, benchwarmerbrew.com. Will, we made it through an episode. Enjoy your flight out here to Colorado. I will see you Sunday. Hopefully we won't be buying Lions merch.
No, that'd be bad. That'd be really bad.
Good night.
John Elway, ACL. Didn't have one.